Yeah, I just did a whole video and I'm not going to let that deter me. I'm just going to start it over and say it again. So, this is a pregnancy symptom video, but these are symptoms that aren't typically associated with PMS or pregnancy. When I was pregnant with Manassa, or thought I was pregnant with Manassa, possibly pregnant, I would look up all of these videos in this community, especially TTC community, trying to conceive. Not that I was trying to conceive, but they would help me determine what I was having, what I wasn't having. Or pregnancy videos, I would just binge watch. And even when I wasn't pregnant or trying to be pregnant, I just loved watching these type of videos, and then it would lead me on a rabbit hole with other mom lifestyle videos and tutorials and all that. But I wanted to stress and pinpoint different symptoms that cannot be related, right, to PMS and pregnancy, because the boobs hurting, boobs being sore, that could be PMS or pregnancy. Having cramping, that could be PMS or pregnancy. Having a backache, that could be PMS or pregnancy. So it's just like there's a lot of symptoms that you might think, oh, I'm pregnant, but it could be normal PMS symptoms, okay? And your body just decides, okay, I want to have this type of PMS symptom this time. Only you know. But, I wanted to do stuff that wasn't on both sides of the fence, right? So, number one, I heard this on one person's video before, and I was like, what? That sounds so stupid, until it happened to me. Having a pimple, a bump, or sort of blackhead, whitehead on your tummy. Now, I know that sounds crazy. I am not the type to break out anywhere, let alone my stomach. I used to break out my cheeks in college. That has stopped. I just deal with the hyperpigmentation. But I might get like a pimple here and there, a bump here and there when my cycle's about to start or whatever. But anywhere else, my skin is good. So if I get a blackhead or a whitehead or something on my tummy out of nowhere, I know, okay? I don't know, but it lets me think, okay, maybe I need to take a test because it's happened. And it's happened during my pregnancy, and it happened as a symptom, letting me know, okay, this is weird, a weird symptom, but I think I'm pregnant, okay? That's number one. Second one, rhinitis, anything to do with the nose. So I would sneeze a lot, and I would have drainage, anything with my nose. And we're not talking about your normal seasonal allergies. We're not talking about if you have a cold. We're talking about, okay, there's no reason I should be sneezing right now, and I'm sneezing. Weird symptom, but for me, definitely a pregnancy symptom, something that has nothing to do with PMS, right? And look that up, rhinitis, if you think I'm making stuff up. It's kind of like, think of rhino, but add the itis at the end. Look that up, see what that is. Okay. Third, I think it's third. And I think this is the major one for me. Is it the major one for me? I don't think it's a major one for me, but okay, so again, with cramping, you know that could be PMS or pregnancy. So I won't say cramping. I'll say if you feel a pinch in your uterus, because this is the time that implantation is supposed to occur or be happening, and that is when the fertilized egg buries itself into its uterine wall, to your uterine wall. That is a pinch that you feel, not a cramp. So try to find that difference. I'll give you something to give you a reference. So when you get a pap smear and they take a sample from you and it's that little pinch you feel, it's like that. Not in the same area and location, obviously, but it's that same pinching feel that I want you to remember and I want you to think about. Okay, let me see. So I gave you rhinitis. I gave you, there it is. My number one thing. If you, I just lost it. Pregnancy brain? Can't be pregnancy brain. Or motherhood brain, they call it. If you, thank you, Jesus. If you have digestion sounds, okay, now this is tricky, but this is a tall tale sign, however you say it, way to know, at least for me and my body. I'm not talking about if you having sick, if you got the runs. I'm not talking about if you ate some bad food or you had ice cream and you're not supposed to eat dairy. No. I'm talking about your stomach making sounds, tummy making sounds. Not if your stomach is growling and you're hungry. No, I'm talking about you can hear the inner workings of your tummy doing something. Like, again, it's not hunger, it's not stomach growling, it's not stomach pains if you had, ice cream. It's really just non-painful digestion sounds, okay? Like, I'm doing the client's hair and they're like, "Oh, somebody's hungry." No, I wasn't hungry. I knew that it was a possibility that I was pregnant with my daughter, especially with Nirvana as my latest baby, most recent baby. I would have digestion sounds going on, and I'm like, without even having taken a test, I'm just like, this is weird. This makes no sense. I didn't eat nothing weird. In fact, I didn't eat much of anything for my stomach to still be going on, still be digesting something. I didn't have nothing last night that would make me feel like, okay, my stomach is still working from last night. No. Okay? Again, it's not it's not a stomach growling. It's just sounds. Lots of sounds going on. And like I said, it'll feel like maybe digestion. Okay? So I think I gave you 4. I'm going to call this top 3. Because I know the pimple one might be weird to some folks. So I'm going to say top 3. The rhinitis, if I'm saying that right, anything with your nose, sneezing a lot. And it's related to pregnancy. So like I said, look it up. I don't have the whole definition for it and the link for it, but it's true, because I was like, why am I sneezing so much? And I had it with Nirvana, but I had a lot of that with Manasseh, my first daughter. But there is a correlation between rhinitis and pregnancy. So I'm not just making stuff up. What did I say? A pinch. That implantation pinch, not cramping, but a pinch. And I'm talking about the pinch is going to be like pinch. Like somebody, I'm not talking about a little cute pinch of cheek. I'm talking about like pinch. And you like, oh, what was that? Like, that was some implantation. Okay? I'm telling you. And then, like, my top number 1 I would choose is the digestion sounds. Like, your tummy is like, I feel like it's moving furniture and getting ready for the baby. Don't know why, but that's it. So anyway, those are my top. I am going to post this on YouTube. Like I said, I've always wanted to do these videos. I lost my daughters. I don't know what I said or didn't say in this video, because the first video I did deleted and it was perfect, but whatever. We're not going for perfection anymore. We're going for accountability and doing what we said we was going to do. So a part of this is me just posting old content that I've always wanted to post and said I was going to post. Just holding myself accountable. So I have old pregnancy videos that I'll probably post sporadically here and there. But I just want to introduce these types of videos with this video. And this is the weird symptoms that are not associated with PMS or pregnancy, right? So I think that'll help somebody. Like I said, I'm going to release old videos that I've had on my phone for years, whatever I can find or muster up. I did lose my first phone when I was pregnant, after my first daughter's pregnancy. So I'll try to go off memory too and tell you guys that story. Maybe do story time with that, with both pregnancies. I'll do story time with both labors and deliveries. But yeah, this is for first video of motherhood, pregnancy stuff, content, pregnancy stuff. Yeah. Look for more content like this, because it's something I always loved to watch, like binge watch, like even not being pregnant. It's just like I like looking at mothers do their thing, and so it inspires me to do my thing. But the pregnancy, trying to figure out if you're pregnant or not, those are always fun too. So anyway, all right, hopefully I do this one right.